The Next Movie Star, in collaboration with the Ministry of Information and Communications, on Friday, 26 July 2019, launched the Star Prize for the winner of the TV reality show Sierra Leone's Next Movie Star at the Ministry of Information and Communication Conference Hall. Ali Ubari has more.
Sierra Leone is not just blessed with natural resources, but it is also blessed with enormous human potential. In order for this human potential to be realized, it needs to be harnessed. It is as a result of this, a record label called The Next Movie Star has partnered with the Ministry of Information and Communication to launch a television reality show called Sierra Leone's Next Movie Star, which will be shown live on Star Television. The Chief Executive Officer of The Next Movie Star, Ceci Kamara, said the idea behind this television drama is to empower youths in order for them to realize their potential. He gave a brief background to the show.
Next Movie Star, is it an initiative that we brought to Sierra Leone to help young people that are talented, but they have been chatting for an opportunity to make their talent known. They have been looking for a forum to act, benefit from their talent, but due to some circumstances or some mushroom production houses, they face lots of challenges, especially our sisters. And today, I am happy we are gathered here as entertainers, Sierra Leoneans, to create and motivate young people that we can make it. And after our elders, we will take over them and do positive things.
When speaking on behalf of Star Television, the head of sales and marketing, Ezekiel Kagu, intimated that Star has always supported entertainment in the country and promised that Media One will provide for the show a crystal clear, far-reaching and state-of-the-art television service.
Star Television is the second and first commercial television station in Sierra Leone. Star Television has been so good in promoting education, entertainment, sport, and giving information to people all over Sierra Leone. We started our operation in Sierra Leone. One of our key factors is entertainment. We have been supporting the art, the music sector for so long. And since the Next Movie Star took up this responsibility to include Star TV as part of their sponsors, we see it fit so that Star Television can say our best. We can help promote the movie sector in this our country. Star Television will take this Next Movie Star to every corner of Sierra Leone, every corner of the world.
When unveiling the prize money for the winner, the Deputy Minister of Information and Communication, Mamadi Gobe Kamara, said she was quite impressed with the organization and the talents on display. She added that in order for Sierra Leone to leapfrog other countries in Africa, those in the art industry needs to be dedicated. She called on actors and actresses to capacitate themselves and promised that government will always support them.
Very impressed with what I saw, on the screen a while ago. This continues to tell me that we have great talents in this country.
I want to launch this year's Sierra Leone Next Movie Star, 3rd edition. Gentlemen, the Sierra Leone Next Movie Star 2019. Next Movie Star 3rd edition, cash prize 50 million youths, a movie contract in Sierra Leone and another in Nigeria.
Various other institutions like the British Council, Athletic Lomilu Hotel, Hokel Commercial Bank lauded the Next Movie Star for such an initiative, and they all promised their unflinching support. The winner of the show will bag 50 million loans and do a movie in Sierra Leone and Nigeria. For Star, Alfie Barry reporting.
Well, to round up a news bulletin, let's now turn our attention to sport as a Sierra Leone national team, Leone Stars, has been placed to play Liberia in the preliminary round of the 2022 World Cup to be played in Qatar. Hilton John, a sports correspondent, has more for you.
Hello everyone, welcome for today's sporting news. We start to look at seeing the Sierra Leone national team Leone Stars have been drawn to play against Liberia in the preliminary of the 2022 World Cup to be staged in Qatar. It could be recalled that the last time Sierra Leone national team played an international match or a friendly, it was against Liberia in Liberia's independence last year. The country seeker in Lenedo. From the point of the Football Association and the Ministry of Sports, criterias will be coming up for applicants to be the next coach of the national team. Here's the report. Sierra Leone national team Leon Stars has been gone in the 2022 World Cup in Qatar in the preliminary to play against Liberia. It could be recalled that the last time the national team of Sierra Leone played against Liberia, it was the independent celebration of Liberia, the country secured nearly draw. The public relations officer of the Sierra Leone Football Association, Ibrahim Kamara, said the Football Association will be putting on a criteria to see who will be the next coach of the national team, despite the Ministry of Sports in support of the Football Association to set out a criteria. Many questions have been asked who will be the next Leon Stars coach to take the mantle of the team for the World Cup qualifier 2022 in Qatar and the 2021 African Cup of Nations. Ibrahim Kamara, public relations officer of the Football Association, explained more the latest preparation from the point of the FA and also the Ministry of Sports for the national team Leon Stars.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we are faced with double targets right now, basically, because like you rightly said, we have the draw that is out today for the preliminaries of the World Cup qualifiers, and obviously we also have to think about the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. With regards to preparation, we're working around the clock really to ensure, first of all, we get the coach for the national senior team, and then we see how we can take it from there, especially in terms of bringing the boys together and stuff like that. But we cannot talk about bringing the boys together now without having the head coach for the national senior team. So yes, as soon as possible, we're going to put out a notice, make pronouncements with regards to the appointment of the head coach for the national senior team.
What are you expecting the head coach to be named?
Well, as soon as possible, within the next couple of days. Maximum, it won't be more than 10 days from now.
Are we expecting a foreign coach or home-based coach?
Well, we're thinking around both, really, because the ultimate aim basically is to have, at the end of the day, somebody that's got the mental fortitude, that's got the character, the qualification, the working experience and stuff like that, and also the ethical considerations, basically, because as a head coach, you have to have not only the certificates, not only the working experience, but also the working ethics. It's key, basically, taking into consideration the recent, happenings. I mean, the suspensions or banning of former football administrators from the part of FIFA. So, I mean, that is why we're taking all of that into consideration. So, like I said, at the end of the day, our aim basically is to have somebody that is really up to the task to take us through the qualifiers for both the categories, both for the World Cup preliminaries and the African Cup of Nations.
The Football Association in the next days will be coming up with a criteria for whosoever will meet these criteria. It could be a local-based coach or a foreign coach to take the responsibility of the national team. 24 years down the line, Sierra Leone have failed to qualify for an international competition. Will 2022 or 2021 be a fruitful one for the country? For Star TV Sports in Freetown, I am Milton John. So let's see among the applicants who will be the best chosen one from the point of the Ministry of Sports and also the Sierra Leone Football Association. It could be recalled that Kista John was appointed by the Minister of Sports, Honorable Ibrahim Yelenke, but denied by the Football Association. Eastern Football Club, the reigning champions in the Sierra Leone Premier League 2019, celebrated with their trophy over the weekend from the eastern part of the country and at the Steve Stadium. According to one of the best midfielders in the just concluded Sierra Leone Premier League, Johnny Cocker, former player of Central Paris, that the showcase of the supporters celebrating with the management and players is an indication that football is developing in the country. Some fans said Eastern Lions is the biggest club in the Premier League and they deserve what they got at the end of the season. Here's a highlight of the one-day celebration from supporters, players and management of Eastern Football Club.
right now, but we will be very, very cool. For both good, it's not only the job. In-house fight, outside, but one will work for the same. One will work for the same aim, and indeed, God give you.
League Soda will win the championship come October for the kickstart of another league.
God willing, if we play the same squad together, God willing, we don't know those in the future.
You think said it's good for a club winning a championship and a rally in the street since we start to play Premier League in your experience?
Oh, I feel so excited this match. Really good for the champion. That's a lot excited, especially we don't take away. And with all the tussle, whether I say we play with, and in particular team for win championship, at the start the supporters them go down, but at the end of it all, we will see that at the end of it all.
Once more, congratulations to Easterlands Football Club. We hope to see more competitive Premier League in this 2019-2020. In the international scene, Arsenal failed to win the Emirates Cup in Emirates. They were defeated 2-1 in the hands of Lyon. Here's the highlights of the match.
Mkhitaryan across with pace, and there's Aubameyang to score. Clipped in for Dembele, 1-1. Fine header. Moussa Dembele climbed high to conquer, and Lyon in the second half, much improved, have got the goal that warrants. And the goalkeeper saved and turned in by Martinelli. His first game at the Emirates, his first goal at the Emirates, his second of this pre-season goal. The flag stays down here. It's Moussa Dembele, and now Lyon lead. From behind, the French team now 2-1 in front.
So in the pre-season competition, Arsenal failed to win the Emirates Trophy. That's all for sports.
Well, that's all we have for you in a national news bulletin file here on Star TV channel 21. Thank you so very much for watching. I am Leonora Jawara. Do stay with us if you can.